Hello, you guys. It is September 1st. I am on my lunch break, and I think it is time for us to decide, or for me, for the internet, to decide which book I want to read first or which book I should read first. So I created a little reel of names for us. I put every book in except for two, one of which being Meet Me on the Buddy Bench, because I will start that audiobook tonight, either way. And the second one is Voice of the Ocean. I will read that as an ebook, so I'm just going to take it along with me on public transport. And I will just read this alongside something else. So we're basically choosing the main book now. And I'm really curious which book the wheel will land on because I do have a preference. I have a clear preference, so we will find out in a second. So here are the five books, and I'm just gonna spin it now, and we will see what it's gonna say. Well, okay. This was not my preference because this seems quite dark. I would have liked to start with something a little lighter, but it's fine. Maybe my mood is going to change while reading. Let's hope so. Anyways, we are going to start with Gone Girl. And I'm going to read the first few pages right now. And we will, I guess, immediately find out if I'm in the mood for this right now. So I'm about just a few pages in now, but I have to stop already, which is sad because the writing style really hits a nerve, which I didn't expect. So that's good news. And I hope it's gonna continue to be good from here on. This book has about 400 pages, a little more. So it is not quite short. We will see how long this takes me, and I will keep you posted on my opinion on this. It's been a while since we last spoke. I have not continued reading Gone Girl because I went on a little trip on Wednesday and I had to pack on Tuesday evening. And I came back today having COVID, so there's that. I went by train though on my trip, which was still very much worth it. And I started to read Voice of the Ocean. And I have to say, I really like it so far. I It's not that I didn't have high expectations. I just didn't know what to expect exactly. But I'm really pleasantly surprised, especially by the writing style. I think this is the author's first book. So the writing style oftentimes in debut books, to my experience, hasn't been the best. But so far, it really brings along the story very well, and I'm enjoying it. We follow a siren princess called Celeste, and she goes to the surface of the ocean once and again, even though she's definitely not allowed to do that. And on one of those little trips, she discovers a ship that is venturing a bit too close to the Siren Kingdom, and she watches the people on board and tries to find out if they're as ruthless and as dangerous as she has always been told. And there seems to be no sign of that for some reason. She is quite confused as to why these people who are walking on these strange things called legs, why they are supposed to be so dangerous. And well, she isn't the only one who has noticed this ship. The I guess, soldiers of the kingdom, the choir, I think they're called, have noticed them too, the people on the ship, and they want to set out to destroy it because it could be a potential threat. Now Celeste has to deal with her conflicted feelings on that venture and what she wants to do about it, or about her feelings. And I think that's already a pretty good premise for the rest of the book. I don't know if I said I'm at 10% now, chapter 5, and I'm really curious how she's gonna deal with that moral dilemma. This is definitely a good book to balance out Gone Girl, I think, because that's gonna be a lot darker, I'm pretty sure. So I guess now that COVID has me and I won't be working for the next 3 days, I will try to get through a good chunk of Gone Girl. I will put Voice of the Ocean aside, and if I need something light in between, I will listen to Meet Me on the Buddy Bench, which I also started. So here is basically another update. I started listening to that, and so far that is also very, I don't know, it's just pulled me in somehow. Our female main character, here's the thing. Before I start to get into this, you need to know something about me. I often can't remember names for the life of me. Same with our main characters in this book. I think the guy is called Sam. Maybe I am wrong. But we have a dual POV, so if that's not your thing, this might not be for you. Otherwise, I do recommend so far. So we have Sam, who is a doctor who has recently suffered the loss of his wife, and he's still very much in grief, but he started working again. And he meets our female main character, whose name I will put somewhere here because we need to put a name to that woman. Um, she is a teacher and she loves her job, but one day she suddenly faints in the classroom and she has to go to the hospital. And after she is released from the hospital, I think that's how you say it, she still experiences some weird symptoms. So I'm guessing that she hasn't gotten her diagnosis yet before the book started. And as the synopsis already says, she's going to be the person with multiple sclerosis. Already, like listening to her symptoms and like the things that she puts herself through and her body through because she does not know better yet. It's just so like, I don't know, it touches me and I just want her to be okay. Like she seems like such a nice and genuinely good person that I need her to be okay, and I hope this book will have a happy ending. I will not let you know because we're not spoiling here, but um, yeah. Also, the writing style again, is really nice and easy to get through, and I also like to listen to this audiobook. The voice of the narrator fits the story really well, in my opinion. So there's that. So much for the update. I will go back into Gone Girl now and I will tell you soonish how far I got.
It's been a lot sunnier and a lot warmer than I anticipated today, so I took the chance to spend some time on the balcony and to read, of course. I've been here for the past, I don't know, 1.5 hours, I want to say, just getting into that story because this story, oh my God, it gripped me so hard. Like, I can't put this down. I'm just putting this down right now so I can give you a very excited update. Like, I'm enjoying this so much. I don't know why I've been putting this off for so long. I was quite nervous getting into this, as I told you. And to be honest, the first like 50, 60 pages were not really my jam. I didn't quite know if I really enjoyed this, if I liked this writing style, if I vibed with any of the characters. I don't, but that's not important. I just needed to find into the story, and I did find into the story. I'm now on page 233, I think. Um, yes. So I've read a very good chunk today. I finished on page 66, I think, yesterday. So I've had a good run today, and I am very much enjoying it. The twist that just happened, oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh. So good. Like, it gave me everything. I know that maybe people who read a lot of mysteries and thrillers and crime related stories might not think this is unpredictable, but that's okay. I'm the occasional mystery crime reader, and this just gave me everything I asked for or I needed. Like, so happy with how this is turning out. I hope I will love the ending. I think I will finish it by tomorrow so we can choose a new book together. Until then, I will like read as much as I can today and give you a final update tomorrow. Let's see if I'm still as excited about it in the end as I am right now. I will let you know, of course. And for now, I will still enjoy the sunshine for a bit and continue with this wonderful story. I just saw that my fingertips are all black from this book. Can you see that? That's wild. So I just finished Gone Girl, and boy, was this the most aggravating read I've had in a very, very long time. I don't even know what to say yet. I really enjoyed it though. Like, just the switch between the two POVs of Amy and Nick was so good, and the way that the story developed had me just on the edge of my seat for like 300 pages straight. I am a bit floored, I'm not gonna lie. This was incredible. Still so aggravating. Oh my god, that ending. I mean, if you read this, you might be able to agree. I did an Instagram poll yesterday asking for your opinion on the book. Some of you haven't read it, some of you did. Most of you didn't quite love it, which is fine. I understand. There's so much toxicity in this book. It's not something that you typically enjoy. But yeah, just it made me feel so many emotions. And as I said, it had me on the edge of my seat for hours and hours. So I guess this was a successful first read for us. I am very happy that I finally got this off of my TBR and that I picked it up and actually finished it first try. And now I think we should go over to my computer and choose my next read. So obviously we have to delete Gone Girl out of the selection. That means that 4 books are left for us to choose from. And we're just gonna shuffle that and spin. Let's see.